Hi everybody, welcome to day 2 of Wake Up and Radiate. All you need today is your yoga mat and your water. So when you're ready, let's get started. Today we're going to begin in tabletop pose. Plant your palms over your shoulders and your hips over your knees, being sure that the tops of your feet are touching your mat. We're going to begin today with a juicy cat-cow. What better way to start your day? Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down to the earth. Shine your chest and neck up to the sky. Keep your belly squeezed tight. And exhale, cat pose. Press through your palms, pushing the floor away from you, rounding your spine. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Now move through cat-cow with your own breath. Try to make nice, long, slow movements. And I also encourage you to close your eyes. Just tune in with your body and your breath here. With every inhale, fill up your lungs and the base of your belly. And with every exhale, push the air out with a sigh. And on your next exhale, bring yourself to a neutral spine. Inhale, tuck your toes, and exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back behind you. Press down through your palms. Just send your chest towards your thighs. Let your head and neck hang heavy. If you can see your arms in any way, then you're not letting your head relax enough. You should be seeing right between your legs. Take just a moment here to pedal out your down dog if that feels good for you. Bending and straightening one leg at a time to get a nice juicy hamstring stretch as well. Very well. Now bring yourself to stillness. Inhale up to your tippy toes, and exhale, drop your heels to the left side of your mat so your feet are in line with one another, and equally distribute your weight into your hands. Take just a moment here to play around with bending your knees just a smidge. You should be feeling a really nice side body stretch in your right side body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up to your tippy toes. Exhale, drop your heels over to the right side. Equally distribute your weight in both your hands and play around with bending your knees just a bit to feel a nice side body stretch in your left side body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up to your tippy toes and exhale your heels down to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands towards your feet. Feel free to bend your knees as you feel is fit. And inhale, mountain pose. Rise all the way up to standing with your hands touching above your head. Take a deep breath and reach up a little higher. And exhale here. Ground down through the 3 corners of each foot. Squeeze your quadriceps tight to your knees. Draw your tailbone down and tuck your tummy in and relax your shoulders from your ears. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, back bend with your hands together still. I want you to squeeze your glutes really tight here to protect your low back and lift your chest up high to the sky rather than just dumping in your low back. Let the lift in your chest gently glide you back a little bit deeper. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, walk your hands to high plank pose. And exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Now we're gonna flow breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose, palms together. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes tight. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat for plank pose. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your toes. Inhale, mountain pose with your palms together. And exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, walk your hands back to the top of your mat. And exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. Exhale, baby back bend, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, walk your hands to high plank. Exhale, walk your hands back to your toes. We're just gonna go a few more times. Inhale, mountain pose, biceps by your ears. Exhale, baby back bend, lift up your chest as you squeeze your glutes. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, walk your hands forward to high plank. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, mountain, hands touching, biceps by your ears. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes, lift your chest up. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, walk your hands to high plank pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take just another moment to pedal out your down dog, bending and straightening one leg at a time. Allow your head and neck to hang heavy and just focus on your breath here. Take your movements as slow as you'd like to. And then bring your down dog to stillness. Come on down to your knees. And from tabletop pose, I want you to flip the tops of your hands down to your mat. We're just gonna take a moment here to move through cat-cow and stretch out your wrists. So inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Very gently come back to a neutral spine. Flip the tops of your hands back down to the mat. Sit on your knees for a moment and roll out your wrists. Give them a little tender love and care. We're gonna move through another repetitive few postures, and it's gonna involve a lot of wrist strength. Plant your hands down onto the earth. Tuck your toes and send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, coming down towards the earth but not letting your knees touch the earth. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now continue this movement, and as you move, I want you to exaggerate your breath. Follow with me. Just like that. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Now inhale, come down to your knees and join me in Embryo Pose. Bring your arms alongside your body. Bring your forehead down to the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Just rest here in this posture. Feel free to roll out your wrists while they're behind you. Do whatever feels best in your body. And then very gently bring your arms in front of you. Press yourself up to tabletop. Make sure your knees are hip-width distance apart. And from here, we're going to do a new variation of cat-cow that I don't think I've ever taught it before. Rather than your spine going up and down, we're going to focus on making big circles from left to right, flowing through cat-cow. So as you press up to the left, you're pushing yourself to cat. And as you're lowering down to the right, you're coming down into cow pose. Just find the variation of this that feels good for you. I call this one wiggly cat-cow. I really love it. It's been feeling really great for me when I do it first thing in the morning. Now reverse your direction, going up to the right and down to the left. Just gonna do a few more here. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Just make sure you're not holding your breath. That's the most important thing here. All right, just 2 more full circles. And then bring yourself back to a neutral side, a neutral spine, and come on down to your knees. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take just a moment to roll out your wrists again. Feel free to take on any wrist stretches that feel good for you, just to make sure you're giving them lots of love after all the work that we did on them this morning. Thank you so much for flowing with me, yogis. Namaste.